Have you ever said something in the heat of the moment, only to realize later that your words hurt those you love? We've all been there, and it's especially important to understand how our words can shape or break family bonds as we grow older. The things you say to your children can have a lasting impact on your relationship with them, even if you don't realize it at the time. Stick with me through this video because I'm about to share 5 powerful lessons on what not to say to your family, and how understanding this can help you foster stronger, more loving relationships. These insights can not only save you from future regrets, but also bring peace and harmony into your family life. So stay tuned for these valuable lessons. Before we dive in, if you find this video helpful, please hit the like button. Your support helps me continue spreading these important messages. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend you do so and turn on the bell so you never miss another video. If you enjoy this content, please comment 1 below, and if not, comment 0 so I can keep improving for you. Let's get started. Lesson 1. I have money, my children don't need to take care of me. There's an old saying, wealthy parents can give their children everything, but they cannot give them eternal life. This timeless wisdom carries a powerful truth. Material wealth may provide comfort, but it can't provide everything we need in life. As we get older, it becomes essential to save and plan for our future so we don't become a burden on our children. But it's not just about money. These words can inadvertently build emotional walls. You might think you're expressing independence, but it could cause unintended emotional distance. I've personally learned this lesson. At 75, I've lived through plenty of highs and lows. When I was younger, I thought I knew everything about money, independence, and the right way to manage things. But now, looking back, I see how much I didn't understand. My husband and I worked hard, saved diligently, and built a stable life. We wanted to avoid being a burden on our son, so I told my daughter-in-law, "We have money. Our children don't need to take care of us." While it seemed like a declaration of independence, these words unintentionally created emotional distance. Over time, I refused to help with the grandchildren, believing it wasn't my place to interfere in my son's family life. That decision strained my relationship with my daughter-in-law, and I didn't realize the long-term effects until much later. When my husband passed away suddenly, everything changed. I found myself facing loneliness in my later years, and I realized something important. Money can't replace the warmth, love, and emotional connection that family provides. True family bonds are built on understanding and emotional care, not just financial security. Lesson 2. Tell your children about your financial plans. There's another old saying, money is like a double-edged sword. Used wisely, it brings happiness. Used poorly, it brings great harm. While financial security is essential, how you communicate your financial plans can significantly impact your relationships with your family. I learned this lesson the hard way through the story of my friend, Uncle Prune. He worked tirelessly all his life to provide for his children. After retiring, he saved everything, hoping to pass on his wealth to ensure their security. But when his health declined, he gathered his children to explain that whoever took care of him would inherit his savings. Initially, it seemed like a perfect plan, but things didn't go as expected. As time passed, his eldest son, Note, began to ask for money for various expenses. The requests grew, and soon Uncle Prune's savings were depleted. Tension grew between them, and ultimately, Uncle Prune was left alone when he needed his family the most. The lesson here is that financial planning is important, but how you communicate about it matters just as much. It's essential to be transparent, but also to protect your well-being. Don't rush to distribute your savings too quickly. Make sure your decisions don't create conflicts in your relationships. If you agree with this lesson, comment 2 below. Lesson 3. Why can't you be like your siblings? Comparisons in families can be incredibly damaging. There's an old saying, "A family full of love is a family full of happiness." But comparing one child to another can tear that love apart. I think of the story of Thanu and his son, Banggong. Thanu believed that success meant wealth and status, and when his son didn't meet those expectations, he expressed his disappointment. Time and again, he compared Banggong to his cousins, who had more prestigious careers. "Why can't you be like your cousins?" Thanu would ask. Despite his hard work and dedication, Banggong never felt good enough in his father's eyes. Eventually, he moved away, but the emotional distance between them only grew. As Thanu grew older, he realized too late that his unrealistic expectations and harsh words had pushed his son away. He had wanted what was best for Banggong, but love and acceptance were the real keys to a strong family bond. The lesson here is that family love should never be based on comparisons or perfection. True love is found in acceptance and understanding. If you agree, comment 3 below to let me know you're finding these lessons helpful. Lesson 4. Don't bring up the past. There's an old saying, "What's done is done. Let it go with the wind." Holding on to past mistakes only creates more tension in family relationships. I learned this through my friend USA, who was a strict mother. She often brought up old grievances with her children, even years after they had been resolved. USA's insistence on revisiting past wrongs created a distance between her and her children. Despite her children still caring for her when she fell ill, the warmth in their relationship faded. She realized too late that by constantly bringing up the past, she had pushed her children away. The lesson here is simple. Holding on to old grievances doesn't help anyone. Letting go and offering forgiveness is key to rebuilding stronger relationships. Lesson 5. Harsh words hurt family members. Finally, let's talk about the power of words. Harsh words can cause emotional wounds that may last a lifetime. I witnessed this in my friend Grandma Wah, who often criticized her daughter, Mime, for not meeting her expectations. Over the years, Grandma Wah's harsh words pushed Mime away, and their emotional bond weakened. Grandma Wah's regret came too late. She realized that her words had caused irreparable damage to their relationship. The lesson here is clear. Words matter. They can either build connections or tear them down. Be mindful of what you say to your loved ones, because harsh words can leave scars that last far longer than you think. As we grow older, the way we communicate with our families becomes more crucial than ever. The lessons shared in this video are meant to help you create stronger, more loving family bonds. Words have the power to shape relationships, so let's use them to strengthen, not weaken, those connections. I'd love to hear from you. What lesson resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content focused on building healthy, loving relationships. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.